Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Listening Lab. I'm Emily, and today we're going to have some fun learning English together. Whether you're on your way to work, sitting at home, or just relaxing, this podcast is here to help you practice your English listening skills in a fun, easy, and relaxed way.
And I'm Sam. It's great to be here with all of you today. Emily, we're talking about something that's super important, right?
Yes, we are. Today, we're going to talk about something everyone has to do at some point, introducing yourself in English. Whether it's meeting a new friend, starting a new job, or just saying hello in English. Knowing how to introduce yourself is the first step to speaking English confidently.
That's right. And it's actually a fun topic. Everyone has a different way of introducing themselves. Some people are shy, some people are really outgoing, and some people like to talk a lot when they introduce themselves.
Yes, Sam. I know you're talking about yourself. But don't worry, we'll help everyone keep it simple and easy. Let's start with the basics. When you meet someone for the first time, the first thing you usually say is hi or hello. It's friendly and simple.
Exactly. And then you can say, "My name is Sam," or "I'm Sam." Simple, right?
It's so easy. But here's the thing. You can also add more information, like I'm from your country, or I live in city.
Like this. "Hi, my name is Sam. I'm from the United States. I live in New York." See? It's clear, it's easy, and it helps people know a little more about you.
Yes. And when you're introducing yourself, it's also important to smile. It makes you sound more friendly, and people will feel more comfortable with you.
That's true. Now, let's look at some examples of different introductions. Let's pretend we're at a party and we just met someone new.
Sure. Let's pretend you're a guest and I'm the host.
"Hi, I'm Sam. I'm from Canada. I'm visiting here for a week. What's your name?"
Perfect. That's a great way to start. And then the other person might say, "Hi, I'm Emily. I live here in the city." Or something similar.
Exactly. And then you can ask a follow-up question like, "Where are you from?" Or, "What do you do?"
Right. Asking questions is a great way to keep the conversation going. People love to talk about themselves, so asking about where they're from or what they do is always a good choice.
And don't forget to smile when you ask. It shows that you're interested in what they have to say.
Now, let's talk about adding some details to your introduction. Once you've introduced yourself, you can add some information about your job, your hobbies, or things you like to do.
Like, I could say, "I work as a teacher," or "I'm a student." That helps people understand more about who you are.
Yes, or you can share your hobbies. For example, I love playing soccer, or I enjoy reading books. This gives people more things to talk about with you.
Exactly. And it's always nice to ask the other person about their hobbies too. For example, "What do you like to do in your free time?" It shows that you care and want to know more about them.
That's right. You can say, "In my free time, I like to cook. How about you? What do you like to do?" It's a simple way to get to know each other.
And sometimes you don't have to say a lot. For example, "Hi, I'm Sam. I like music." That's it. It's short, but it works. Sometimes less is more.
I agree. Now, Sam, let me ask you a question. When you meet someone for the first time, do you prefer to talk about your job or your hobbies?
Great question. I think I would talk about my hobbies first. I feel like it's more fun and relaxed. It's easier to talk about things you enjoy.
I like that. It's easy to talk about things you enjoy. But you can also talk about your job if you're proud of it or if you think it's interesting. What if I told you I'm a professional pizza taster?
Wait, what? You're a pizza taster? How do I get that job?
No, I'm just joking. But it's fun to think about it. But imagine if you could say, I'm a professional pizza taster. Wouldn't that be cool?
It would be, and people would probably want to talk to you a lot.
All right. Now that we've covered some basic ideas for introducing yourself, let's do a quick practice exercise. Sam, I'll ask you some questions, and you'll answer like you're introducing yourself. Ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Okay, first question. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Sam.
Great. Now, where are you from, Sam?
I'm from Canada. I live in Toronto.
Perfect. Now, what do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher. I teach English.
Awesome. Last one. What's something you like to do in your free time?
I love playing soccer and traveling to new places.
Fantastic. That was great. Now, we want you, our listeners, to practice too. Try introducing yourself like Sam did. Write your answers in the comments below. What's your name? Where are you from? And what do you like to do?
Yes, we'd love to hear from you. Don't be shy. Share with us, and practice makes perfect. Would you like me to continue with the next section?
Now that we've talked about the basics of introducing yourself, let's switch gears a little bit. Did you know there are many different ways to say hello in English? It's not always just hi or hello. There are other ways to greet people too.
That's right. For example, you can say, hey, or what's up, if you're talking to a friend. It's a bit more casual, and it's used in informal situations. But, of course, it's important to know when it's okay to use these greetings.
Exactly. Hey is perfect for your friends or people you already know well. But if you're meeting someone for the first time, it's better to say hello or hi. It's more polite and formal.
And if you're in a business or work setting, you might want to say something like, good morning or good afternoon. These are polite and professional.
I love that. It's good to know different ways to greet people so you can sound friendly but also polite when the situation calls for it. Let's look at some examples.
Sure. Good morning. My name is Sam. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Emily.
And if you're meeting someone really close, like your best friend, you could say, what's up? Or yo.
Yes, that's a little more casual. But the idea is that it's okay to use different greetings depending on who you're talking to.
Absolutely. So remember, for formal situations, hello, hi, or good morning is best. But if you're with friends, feel free to use hey or what's up. Just make sure it fits the situation.
Okay, Sam, let's talk about something else that's very important when you introduce yourself. Body language.
Yes, body language. The way you stand, smile, and make eye contact can tell a lot about you. In fact, body language is just as important as the words you say.
Definitely. For example, when you're meeting someone new, it's important to smile. It shows you're friendly and open. A smile makes you seem more approachable.
That's right. And eye contact is important too. If you don't look at the person while talking, it might seem like you're not interested. But if you make eye contact, it shows that you're paying attention.
Exactly. But don't stare too much, okay? It's important to look at the person, but you don't want to make them feel uncomfortable.
Yes, good point. And when you introduce yourself, you should have a good posture. Stand tall and avoid slouching. It shows confidence.
That's right. Standing up straight makes you look more confident, and it also helps you speak more clearly. So try to stand or sit up straight when you introduce yourself.
And of course, don't forget your handshake. A firm but gentle handshake is a great way to show respect and confidence when meeting someone.
Yeah, no wet noodle handshakes. You don't want to shake someone's hand like it's a piece of spaghetti. A nice, strong handshake is the way to go.
Exactly. Just remember, smile, make eye contact, stand tall, and give a good handshake. You'll make a great first impression.
All right, now we've talked about introducing yourself, but what happens when someone introduces themselves to you? How do you respond?
Good question, Emily. When someone says, "Hi, I'm Sarah," you can respond with, "Nice to meet you, Sarah," or "Hello, Sarah, it's great to meet you."
That's a perfect response. You can also say, "It's a pleasure to meet you," which sounds very polite and formal.
Right. And if you want to sound a little more casual, you can say, "Hey, nice to meet you," or "Hi, great to meet you."
All of those are great responses, and you can choose which one to use depending on the situation. But always remember to smile and be friendly when you respond. It's important to show that you're happy to meet the person.
Absolutely. And if you're meeting someone at work, you might want to add, "I'm looking forward to working with you." This is a nice way to show that you're excited about the opportunity.
Yes, that's perfect for a work or business setting, and it sounds very professional.
Okay, here's a quick example. Pretending to meet someone at work. "Hi, my name is Sam. It's nice to meet you."
Nice to meet you, Sam. I'm Emily. I'm looking forward to working with you.
"Me too. I'm excited to work together."
Great job. That sounds very professional and friendly. Just remember, when you meet someone, your response is just as important as your introduction. All right, we've covered a lot today. We talked about how to introduce yourself, different ways to greet people, the importance of body language, and how to respond when someone introduces themselves to you.
We hope this podcast helped you feel more confident when you introduce yourself in English. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Just keep practicing and you'll get better every day.
Yes, and don't forget to practice with your friends and family. The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Before we go, we want to hear from you. How do you usually introduce yourself in English? Do you have any favorite ways to greet people? Leave a comment below and let us know.
We can't wait to read your responses. Thanks so much for listening, and we'll see you next time on English Listening Lab.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day.